Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Championship 5. Tonight's championship will be between the number 1 seeded Renegades and the number 2 seed Warriors. Second division doubles. We have Goixerri and Ben for the Renegades and Douglas and Julen.
And our first matchup between the two Titans in the front court. Douglas and Goixerri.
As competing in this match and also in the top division doubles as well. That's scheduled for match 5 tonight.
You know, I guess last week there was some hope that Ohlorong was going to pull up an upset with the Devils. But realistically, when it comes down to the top head-to-head matches throughout anything going on here in Battle Court, folks want to see, for the most part, Douglas and Goixerri.
Absolutely, Stu. 4 of the 5 sets these two teams played went to a decisive 11th point. Goixerri and Ben won both matchups in the regular season, 8-2 for that Renegades team. Douglas and Julen 2-8, but they won in the playoffs, Stu, just a few days ago. Maybe a little momentum on their side. We shall see. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin match number 2, second division doubles. Representing the Warriors, we have the team of Douglas and Julen. And for the Renegades, it's the team of Goixerri and Ben. There's a serve. We begin. Goixerri with a good catch off the sidewall, backhand. Here's Goixerri, Costado hard to the inside. Julen steps up, has it in the air. Forehand crossing deep in the backcourt. Robote played by Goixerri. Julen gets in there on the right side. Big backhand by Goixerri. That passes. Douglas. Robote, rebound off the back wall. Sent in the overhead screen. That is out of play. First point of our second match to the Renegades, Goixerri and Ben.
We have the two front quarters I mentioned earlier. Then we have the role of the sidewall and the unforced error. All important players in Battle Court. Unforced error there by Douglas, sending that one to the overhead screen.
Powerful serve. Julen stands in there, takes it in on the left side. Goixerri, good body control, makes the play. Hard throw, right on the wall. Here's Julen now, backhand. Ben with a tip ball. Douglas and Julen tied up, 1-1.
You know, Goixerri probably handles the Magic City bounce, which is, for those of you who are not familiar with that, that's where the ball is traveling along the side wall. It takes a little clip or a little bite, changes direction. Goixerri probably handles that better than anyone.
Douglas gets back in there, takes it in on the left side. Here's Ben. Deep in the backcourt from the 12 line. Julen now. Ben gets in there on the right side. Powerful forehand. Douglas steps back, cuts it off. Robote, Goixerri, forehand save, dropping low. Here's Douglas up at the 8. Another backhand. Here's Ben. Hard backhand. Here's a Robote. Goixerri, hard throw, dropping low. Julen, it's in there at the last second, keeps it going. Goixerri hard to the inside on the bounce. Julen switches from left to right. Powerful forehand. Goixerri's there with a flying catch. Douglas on the left side. Hard backhand on the wall. Here's Ben now. Gets it to Julen. Julen from the left side. Low running backhand. Goixerri picks it off. Julen now scrapes it off the floor. Backhand. Kicking up. Here's Ben. Douglas able to pass. Goixerri calls him off on the Robote. Powers it to the outside. Douglas has it. Goixerri in perfect position, but lost it on the throw. Douglas and Julen going to step out ahead 2-1.
So unforced errors on both sides of the matchups here. Douglas sent one to the overhead screen. Goixerri dropped one on the backswing there.
Hard backhand. Just out of reach of Julen. Douglas puts it on the wall. Ben goes up, makes a great catch on the right side. Douglas attacking, up at the 6. Hard to the inside, Ben all alone. What a scoop deep in the backcourt. Julen up at the 10 line, the backhand, right on the wall. Goixerri calls him off, left side Robote. Here's Douglas again, up at the 6. Costado hard to the inside. Ben's got another one, backhand. Julen now on the 9 line, low and hard. Ben all alone again. Great body control, 3 in a row. Left side Robote, well, this one right on the wall. Julen gets in there on the left side to scoop it up. Goixerri flying catch back at the 10, hard throw. Douglas with a tip ball. 2-2, we're tied up.
Yeah, Douglas jumping up there at the 9 line. Communication between the front quarter and back quarter. Also, you gotta rule in nerves and energy. Both front quarters are extremely pumped, but still, Douglas jumping at the 9 line isn't something you see regularly.
Yeah, he was a little deep.
Yeah, definitely to make that jump. Absolutely.
Powerful serve. Julen gets up to it before it crosses and passes from the left side. Robote. Goixerri powers it. Back to Julen. Here's Ben now up at the 11 backhand. Hard throw. Picked off. Julen from the left side. This one's coming out. Close to the side wall. Goixerri just lays it up. Douglas attacking. Gets up to it up at the 6. Little split placement attempt. Ben tracks it down. Out to the middle of the court. Julen quick bounce catch on the forehand. Powers this one up the middle. Ben lets it pass. Cutting inside. There's Goixerri. Douglas low running backhand. Ben out of the way. Goixerri comes back for the Robote. Douglas up in the front court into the drop shot. Perfect. Dropped it in to score.
That's the aggressive style of play out of Douglas that you want to see. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. Goixerri broke to the right, went to the outside. You see Douglas here. He catches this in the air. He's got it on the costado, so Goixerri going to the outside. Ben, what's Ben waiting for? Douglas has been blasting him low and hard to the inside from the costado. He's been doing it. Did it in the semifinals. He did it earlier tonight. That's why Ben hung back there.
Ben from the left side. Here's Julen stepping up there, makes a play. Robote from the 9 line. Julen on the hop, brings it in. He's up at the 8, hard throw up the middle. On the bounce, Ben now. Deep in the backcourt, high off the front wall. Here's Douglas, left side, the backhand. This one comes shooting out. Goixerri powers it to the inside. Douglas could catch up overhead, the backhand. Picked off by Ben. Douglas, left side, Robote. Ben now. On the right side, a little half carom not opening up. Douglas attacking. Back to the inside, hard throw. Ben, good pickup, long carom. Douglas gets out there. Carambola return to the outside. Goixerri scoops it. Goixerri rifles it. And Julen has a one-handed scoop off the side wall. Ben makes the play overhead. Douglas now up at the 8. Backhand, slows things down. Ben makes the play. Robote forehand. Douglas low and hard to the inside. There's Goixerri, the backhand. Julen up at the 11. Here's Goixerri again. Long costado with a big bounce. Julen tracks it down. Julen powerfully from the forehand. Robote left side. Oh, that caught the corner. Julen has it in the air. Low and hard. Ben all alone makes the play. Douglas on the inside. Softer touch on the backhand. Goixerri. That's right on the wall. Powers that Robote. Julen makes a leaping grab. Right over Goixerri's head. This is out to the Robote. Dropped inside. No play for Douglas. Julen attacking. Outside placement. That lands in.
Beautiful.
And it scores.
So Julen called him off, and he knew what he was going to throw. That was nice. That was nice. I mean, there was a loud boy. Let it go. And Julen lines this up, and no one was waiting for it. This was perfectly executed by Julen.
Oh,
See
yeah.
where both his opponents are standing. And he throws from sidearm about 3/4. Even Douglas was like, what was that? Where was that coming from? Am I going to get
But
it?
I'll take it.
You're fine.
Oh, Goixerri picks the serve. The Philo outside placement from the costado. That scores. Quick point for the Renegades. They're within a point.
Yeah. Those shots also have the effect of poking the bear.
Great catch. I mean, Douglas knows it's coming and just still can't get out to it.
Goixerri does that as well as anyone on the roster.
Here's Julen on the inside, the backhand. Out to the rebote. Goixerri lays it up. Douglas looking for it. Couldn't get there. Julen has it up high on the right side. This one comes up the middle. Goixerri long costado. On the bounce. There's Julen. Good pickup. Ben out of the way. Goixerri left side rebote. On the bounce. Julen reaches up high up at the 10. Forehand to the inside. Crossing. Ben had it for a moment, but could not control it. 5 points for Douglas and Julen. They have a possible set point.
Yeah, one thing you got to know with the Renegades is if you have the advantage at any time, you need to take it and run with it. It's an important point here for the Warriors. It's going to go to a second set. If they win this point, you know, Goixerri is going to come out firing on all cylinders.
Rebote left side. Here's Ben from the 11 line. Backhand. Picked off by Julen. Here's Ben. Julen now from the 11 line. Low runner, just out of reach of Goixerri. He's waiting for the rebote. Drop to the inside. Douglas takes off, stops it in the air. Softer touch on the backhand.
Anthony,
here's Ben
it?
reaching low. He passes from the left side. Douglas on the rebote. Hard throw. Picked off by Ben again. Rebote. Dropped at the feet of Ben. He's out of the way. Goixerri on the 2-wall. That's too wide. Point and set. Douglas and Julen take it 6-3. Minute and a half, 2 minutes rather, come back and play. Set number 2.
So I think it's safe to say Goixerri of the Renegades is about to come out with a blowtorch.
Just
like a fire to
fumigation is the only that's the only word that like
he's just going to come out. There's going to be flames shooting off the front of the cesta and just costados and split placements and picking the serve. Some replays from that first set of our second match this evening.
Got to start to mix it up. Really well played set. Yeah. I mean, the Warriors just seemed in control of every point.
This is something I was thinking about earlier is Douglas's plan throughout the semifinals and finals. We saw him do it against the Chargers. As he gets it on the costado, and he blasts it to the inside, and he blasts it to the inside, and he blasts it to the inside. We saw Benny stop one after the other. Ben was just ready for another one there. What a catch by Julen.
Beautiful. Huh? One hand, break the wrist, comes away with it.
This is one that Julen called for. Sees the outsides open, he goes for it. Outside placement. Goixerri could have run for it. I think he may have thought that it was going out. That was very much in. There we are in the ESPN 3 players cage. Players taking their breaks back there in between sets and to prepare for matches. You're watching the Battle Court final for the spring season 2024.
I mean, Douglas and Julen, and he talked about a slow start. I mean, these two, these first couple matches really couldn't get anything going. But Douglas, quietly putting together just a terrific last second half of this season, Stu. He's had one of the best records in doubles, killing the point effectively. His defense is always spot on. But toe-to-toe with Goixerri so far, they got the opening set. See what happens here in set number 2.
It'll be a very interesting second set.
Expect some fireworks here. We are ready to begin set number 2. Goixerri and Ben have the serve. There's a serve, a powerful serve. That begins set 2. High hard backhand to the inside. There's a rebote. Goixerri up at the 6. Right on the wall. Julen, good pickup. Backhand from the 10. Low runner. Stopped there by Goixerri up high on the left side. Backhand just above the pad. Julen. Forehand. Passing to the inside. There's a rebote. Douglas gets back in there, calls him off, and saves it to the outside. Goixerri patiently waiting for it. Right back to the inside. Crossing now. Julen with a tough rebote. Gets in there on the forehand. Thing slows back down. Goixerri powers the forehand. Picked off by Julen. Good scoop. Low running backhand. Goixerri now. Goes out to the inside. Caught Julen going the other way, but he's back in there for the rebote. Low and hard now. The scoop is missed. Renegades. The first point, set 2.
Yeah, that costado was coming in about 1,003 miles an hour, just above the pad. Low and hard.
Powerful serve, gets by Douglas. Julen handling in the backcourt. Goixerri comes flying in up at the 9 line, the backhand, right on the wall. Julen picks it off. Hard throw, kicking up and out. Goixerri on the rebote. Hard throw, right on the wall again. Julen tries to get out there, overruns it, and lays it up.
Oh, my.
On a tip ball right off the side wall. Aggressive play by Goixerri, just missed it. That's 1-1.
High
We're tied
floater.
up.
High floater. Why do they catch the hard ones and drop the soft ones? I don't have an easy answer for you, folks. Do not have an easy answer for you. See, Julen just barely making the save here, sends it up. Goixerri's attacking, and that ball, you see him make impossible catches, but missed that one.
That serve in and out of the basket it goes. That is an ace. 2-1 lead for Douglas and Julen.
Powerful, powerful serve by Douglas.
Ben has just been a little bit shaky on the catching. I mean, not really fluid. See if he can get another one back to him on the left side. Handles that one. Julen from the inside. There's a backhand. Picked off by Goixerri. Goixerri at the 10, low runner. Julen stops this one. Look to left side. Puts it just above the pad. Julen now from the 9 line. Hard throw. Here's Ben.
Great catch.
Rebote forehand. Douglas lays it up to the inside. Goixerri attacking now over the 7, hard up the middle. Julen lets it pass. Turns the rebote on the back end. Ben all alone.
Oh,
that
what
kicked
a catch
up
by Ben.
Oh, and he could not control it.
What an effort.
3-1 lead for the Warriors.
Yeah, no, you're reaching that high to try to control it. I mean, that's a tough catch for anyone on this roster, except maybe Lopez. I mean, because Lopez is already 6'5" to begin with, and then you put long arms on top of it. I mean, maybe it's an easy catch for him.
Ben keeps this one on the left side. Hard backhand. Right in the corner. Not a lot on it. That rebote's not going to make it. Goixerri and Ben get a quick second point. They serve.
Yeah, Douglas wasn't exactly prepared to throw that. And then a lot of frenetic energy. Just wasn't able to complete the rebote. Yeah, that looked like it hurt.
Well, that's a well-placed serve.
What a
Better
catch.
catch by Julen. Rips it off the wall. Rebote left side. Douglas couldn't get there. Julen on the bounce from the 10 line. Puts it over the top. Goixerri scoops it. Julen now from the 11. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote. Goixerri powers it on the wall. Julen, another good scoop. Hard backhand. Picked off now by Ben. Has it in the corner. Julen now from the 11. Hard to the inside. Back it up. He scoops it up. Ben now reaching on the right side. High off the front wall. Douglas takes it off. Good play. Backhand just out of reach. Goixerri up at the 6 line. Rebote. Julen on the forehand. Drops between the Renegades. Goixerri's back in there. Hard to the inside. Julen takes it in high. Forehand. Low and hard. Ben in the corner. Out of the way. Goixerri. Quick turn on the rebote. Douglas attacking. Goes for the 3 wall. That lands in. And it scores. Perfectly placed by Douglas. It's a 4-2 lead.
Douglas throws that as well as anyone on the roster. That's his spot. I mean,
with a little bit of an extra bounce too, kind of under.
Yeah,
underarm.
I mean, this was close. I mean, you're flirting there. Yeah, you're flirting with that landing out.
And no chance for Goixerri, and that's, you see the reaction. I mean, start to kind of take him out of it. Nothing he can do. Fault under serve. Second serve coming up. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. This is a prime opportunity for Goixerri to pick the serve. Douglas hasn't missed one yet. Not able to do so. Ben clears the overhead screen. Beautiful catch and return. Hard throw up the middle. Goixerri on the right side. Forehand crossing. Julen picks it off. Julen low and hard now. Ben on the right side. Backed up to the glass. Julen on the low runner. Goixerri comes flying in the backhand. On the wall, Julen's there. This one dropping to the inside. Ben takes time on the throw, takes it off. Here's Douglas. Robote forehand. Julen advancing on it up at the 9 line. Hard backhand into the corner. Robote comes shooting out. Goixerri quick turn. Back to Julen on the inside. Ball tipped. 5-2 lead for the Warriors. It is a possible set and a possible match point.
Goixerri and Ben more than capable of coming back here. Goixerri apparently left the flamethrower in the cage. Surprised. I figured he would have laid siege to the court by now, but see what happens here these next couple points.
Ben handles the serve, backhand to the inside. What a catch by Julen leaping in the corner. This is right on the wall. Ben's got another one. Julen the forehand, low and hard. Ben stops it deep in the backcourt. Douglas calls him off. Robote left side. Kicking up and out of the way. Goixerri left side, Robote. Julen gets in there on the right side. Forehand, low and hard. Ben stops another one. Julen on the backhand. Goixerri looking for the Robote. Powers it just above the pad. Here's Douglas. Robote left side to the outside. Douglas makes the stop. Fake the carom. Put it inside. Ben's got it. Keeps the match going. Julen out of the way. Douglas left side. Robote with a big bounce. Goixerri attacking. And it's juggled. Point, set, and match. A straight set victory for Douglas and Julen here in the championship. 6-3, 6-2. Boy, coming into this one, you say Renegades might have the advantage in the first two matches. The betting lines indicated so. Quite the statement for the Warriors so far. They lead this championship game day 2-0. Up next, moving over to the 5th division, Joseph and Arats take on Williams and Manny. Warriors off to a hot start, 2 points, reflecting those 2 wins. First team to 4 will win championship number 5. Well, how about that? Goixerri and Ben, one of the best records in that 2nd division, only 2 losses in the regular season. Douglas and Julen, only 2 wins. Just a different team here in the playoffs. Douglas and Julen getting these Warriors on the board with another point. Let's hear from 2nd division team for the Warriors, Douglas and Julen. Here they are.
All right, Douglas, Julen, congratulations on winning that match, getting another point here for the Warriors. You guys struggled throughout the regular season, but somehow you found your footing on this postseason for the playoffs and for tonight's championship. What has been the change that caused that?
Yeah, like I said before, we finished 2-8, but our record doesn't quite reflect how well we actually played during the season, especially towards the end of the season. Our communication was on point, and these past 2 games in the playoffs here, we've just been communicating and playing our game and going out there and giving it 100%, and we're just happy we came out with the win.
Yeah, he said everything. We played good during the season 2, but at the beginning we struggled a little bit with the communication, but that doesn't mean that we didn't play good. But towards the season, we started playing better. Our communication improved a lot. And today we played good and we were lucky too, so yeah, that's what happened.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. See what else happens in tonight's championship.
Thank you.